What's up, powerful people? My name is Eli. You can call me Super Kid, and I'm here to welcome you to part 14 of Disco Elysium here on Super Kid Plays. Powerful people, if you're excited for this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Leave any comments you have for me in the comment section, and please share this video with anybody you think might like it. It looks like we have one other thing to look around at. FALN sneakers on a pedestal of speakers. You see two lowly defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land, a pair of FALN durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you have a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the sneakers. A pair of FALN Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Those sneakers, mister, the street vendor intones. Those sneakers are the latest FALN sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real. I don't have 50 real. Reaction speed and hand-eye coordination are up by that. And they look pretty cool, too. They look like some Jordan 1s with a big strap on them or something. Let's inspect the speakers. These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable FALN Ultras atop them. I'm going to start saying fallen, okay? A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities. Okay. No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The man points to the footwear. The sneakers are the stars here. But I already looked at the sneakers. Then look at them again. They're premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market. Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers? No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers, lo-fi socialist junk. But I need some speakers. Well, if you want them, he pauses for a moment, calculating. But you see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for a little extra, 50 cents. Well, I don't have enough money. Sadly. Now, what was the white check here?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Rhetoric. Okay. See if I can up that at all. Minus rhetoric. Doesn't look like it. No. Cool. All right. What's this? Now we shall look around. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. That's interesting. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. That is strange. Not sure why that would comfort you, but okay. Ooh, what's in here? Fingerless gloves. Everyone was wearing fingerless gloves. I saw a Spanish guy doing the Bartman. Anyway. Oh! Some guy. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Alright. Who are you, sir? Man on water lock. Get 80, you officers. That's cool. Is he cutting a hot dog there? A burly man hangs out by the water lock, carving up a generous serving of salami. Hey, it is kind of as close. With an old hunter's knife, his eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the water lock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and the knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all. First things first, what are you doing here, man on the water lock? My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the water lock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami. Oh, what's up, That's him. From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and gray overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami. The man on the waterlock picks the skin off of a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer? Do you know what caused this wreckage? I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Do you know what's further down the coast? Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. He thinks for a moment. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Can I get some of that salami? Sure thing. Hey, thanks, man. It's salty, it's savory, it's chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty. Want some too, officer? He turns to the lieutenant. The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. Why not? He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Right. Bye. That was an interesting interaction. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samaran butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. Let's try it anyway. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk, then nothing happens. Push it harder. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. The lieutenant hums to himself while staring at your activities. Release the lever. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. That's my task. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored Wednesday morning? Yes, there was. What's this over here that I see? I love this fucking coat. It's so ridiculous. The windbreaker. Excuse me. Roy's Pawnshop. Fast cash for faster times. Well. Oh. What will we find in here? Oh my. Welcome to the pawn shop. Hey, thanks, man. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register? I don't know. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. A rack of secondhand uniforms. Wow. A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him, the words, Hjelmdal burning. Sniff the t-shirt. I don't know why, but smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin. Sniffing is okay, says the shop. Oh, dude, that's cool. Sniffing is okay, says the shopkeeper, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions on the fabric of things you're not going to buy. What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt? It's the man from Hjelmdal. Walking away from his burning village, yes. I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Hjelmdal is, but I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality. Huh? Never mind. Tell me more about this man from Hjelmdal. The man from Helmdall is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Katla, mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD. In fact, he leans in. Most people don't think that the man from Helmdall ever really existed, but they are wrong. The lieutenant raises a brow. Helmdall isn't a real place. Neither is the man a real man, of course, but both the man and Helmdall are an ontological necessity. Ooh. He stops abruptly. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about. You're right, it's not. A typical Martinet streetlight sits atop a sorted floor and table lamps. Let my gaze run over the streetlight. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. Is that a street light? Yes, officer. As you can see, it's in perfect working order. His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know he has nothing to hide. Where did you get this? It was brought to me to be altered. Oh, the game kit's right. He leans in to show the pawnbroker, so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him. We're not here to investigate the theft of city property. He pauses, studying the light, then adds, you have to admit, it's rather clever what he's done with it. There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Oh, I wasn't saying that. I just thought that. Okay, that makes more sense. Shelf of boom boxes. The boom boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. Stand on your tiptoes to see more. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it. Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here is the Harman Waushi W02, made in Vesper, designed in Seoul, he says. Plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real. Are you sure this is all in working order? Wait. What I really want to know... No. There. Absolutely, I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds, and music from a variety of genres. Even though, he grimaces, I don't really like music. Yeah... Maybe. Could this come in handy with my police work? If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape. That's all. What's in here? Knickknacks stand. You see a row of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags. Others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duties. Ooh. I wonder... Alright, let's check these guys out. A big man on a big horse clad in lamaillard armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye. Point to the knights on the horseback. Who are they? Franco-Nigerian knights. He looks at the dusty figurines in the dim light. I used to be very serious about these guys. Inspect the blue uniforms. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets. Are these royalist soldiers? Which ones? The man peers from his glass box. Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like bright colors indiscriminately. That's pretty much true, yeah. Figurines and rags. This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few heavy rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks. Are these even soldiers? You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? The man behind the glass answers. Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't even seem like they could possibly win. It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made him. It made me. Sorry, whose bitch it made me. The capital, by the way. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. Okay. He doesn't bat an eye. I don't like either set too much, to be honest. Well, let's step away from the table real quick and put on anything that will help us with interfacing. We had a pretty good check, or a pretty good chance, but I don't want to fail it. Is that all we have? Truly? Alright. Does anything lower our interfacing? No. Okay. 92% chance. Yeah. Why, what's that? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say Fallen? What is this? Oh, that's the Headless Fallen Rider. Who? The Headless Fallen Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fallen tracksuit. As you can see, he's missing his head. He points at the decapitated figurine. 50 cents, bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it or something. That part of the story has many interpretations. I will purchase this for 50 cents. Did I mention this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you. He grins. You didn't. Let's check it out. It's pretty cool. I thought it said he was sitting on a horse, but that's clearly a bull. It even said bull. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Alright, that's odd.
It's not often that I see officers of the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately, RCM or otherwise.
Well, I did buy that figurine from you for 50 cents.
Who are your customers usually?
Ooh, good question.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. Typical vacuous consumerist objects.
It keeps me entertained.
Unimpressed with my critique, okay. He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe? Entertained? He might be high, if he is. On what? Pretty good chance there. There's something I'd like to sell. you might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? If Roy is high, and if... Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? Damn it. Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. Oh, man. You might be able to aid our investigation. I doubt it, but I can try to answer any questions you may have. Know anything about the recent hanging? I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone. Seriously? You don't have any interest in somebody that got hanged by a lynch mob? No one likes to see what you have to see every day. That's true. Actually, that's all I've got. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? Like the ones carried by cops? Someone else came in here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back. What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert. Was the buyer a policeman too? She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying. Right, so let me get this right. The lieutenant turns to you. You sold your sidearm issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it. There is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Let's see, I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia? You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her. He looks around, worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer? My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went. Well, what did she fucking look like? A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying and the Union can track her down in time. Wait, I sold you my gun? You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. He hesitates. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. Well, that may be true. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. Have people from Everard Clare's Union come here to track that gun? Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday looking like they've just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but, you know, all sorts of people come here asking for all sorts of things. Wait, then it might be true, Everard's claims. Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun. The lieutenant's eyebrows raised slightly. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else. Of course. Oh, we leveled up. Hell yeah. I wanted to ask about my missing gun again. Sure thing. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm guessing it's Cindy the Skull that bought it because she called us pigs and she referred to herself as a pig. But that's just my guess. I have other business to take care of now. Hey, psst. Who, me? Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. Again? Ooh, the timer's about to go off. Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet, but neither has love. Should we stop building love too? Can't argue with that. So what's all that communism you promised to build? What about all that communism you promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promised to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true? How come there's word on the street? You keep saying things like down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff. I didn't say any of that stuff. I haven't said anything like that. Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind. He's right, actually. I did say that myself in this recording session. I don't know if I said it today, this one or the last one. Everyone can see that, so tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it? Opt in. Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready. Roll up your sleeves further and breathe in the pristine air. Alright. First of all, we will level up. But actually... The Kingdom of Conscious takes an hour and 25 minutes. I want to do this one. Let's unlock this. Yes. And we will internalize finger pistols 9mm. Okay. Now, powerful people, it's time for us to wrap things up. I very much hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Leave any comments you have for me in the comment section, and please share this video with anybody you think might like it. Those things are very helpful. In the next one, we will continue trying to figure out where our gun is, who lynched the man, what the hell's going on. But until then, my name is Eli. You can call me Super Kid. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Peace and love.